Son of a physician, Robert Emmens graduated from Medford High School in 1931, and it looked like he was headed for a career as a doctor. But when his father passed away, he had to drop out of the University of Oregon and took a job with J.C. Company. While there, a friend who managed the Medford airport got him interested in flying, and he quickly soloed in a Piper Cub. Then in 1937, his mother showed him a newspaper ad about the Army looking for pilots, and he eagerly joined up for an opportunity to fly and get paid to do it. He received training at the Randolph Field and Kelly Field in Texas and was assigned to the 17th Bomb Group at March Field in 1938, flying the A-17, the B-18, the B-23, and finally the new B-25 Mitchell. In the wake of the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, secret plans were made to strike back, and the 17th Bomb Group was selected for a special mission. As the most experienced B-25 unit, they were to carry out a carrier-based raid on Japan, headed by Lieutenant Colonel James Doolittle. Emmens was sent to South Carolina for training, but was not initially chosen to participate in the raid. However, a problem with one of the B-25s meant that he and pilot Ed York had to ferry an aircraft to California for loading aboard the USS Hornet. Once there, they convinced Doolittle to let them fly on the raid, despite not having the short takeoff training. On the morning of April 18, 1942, York and Emmens launched from the carrier Hornet in the number 8 position and successfully bombed their target, a steel mill in Tokyo. Finding their fuel situation critical and realizing they were not going to make the landing point in China, they opted instead to land in the Soviet Union. The crew was imprisoned by the Soviets and held for more than a year before they were able to escape across the border into Iran, where the British authorities repatriated them back to the U.S. During imprisonment, Emmens learned to speak Russian, so in 1944 he was sent to Romania as Military Air Attaché. He spent 4 years there and struck up a friendship with King Michael, teaching him to fly. Later, he would fly King Michael into exile when the Soviets forced the Romanian monarchy out of power. In 1956, he was promoted to the rank of colonel and served in intelligence before being chosen to reactivate Myrtle Beach Air Force Base as commander of the 342nd Fighter Wing. Then, in 1959, Emmens was sent to Japan as an air attaché, where he developed a love of a people he had once fought against. His last assignment was as district commander of the Air Force Office of Special Investigations, before retiring in 1964. Upon leaving the Air Force, he and his family returned to Medford, where he began a second career in real estate. Robert G. Emmens remained close to his Air Force comrades and attended most of the Doolittle Raider reunions before his death in 1992.